You told them. You opened up in a way that you just don't open up with anyone. You shared the parts of your story that still make your voice tremble. You told them about the time you were cheated on, how it shattered your ability to trust, and how it made you question if real love even exists. You let them see the places that still ached, and they promised. They looked you in the eye and said, "I would never do that to you." And then they did. And you weren't just hurt, you were stunned, because this wasn't just any betrayal. This was someone who had the blueprint to your heart. They knew exactly what would destroy you, and they went there anyway. And let's be honest, it messes with your head. You start thinking, was I too open? Was I too naive? Should I have kept more of myself hidden to them? And you replay every conversation, every red flag you brushed off because you wanted to believe them. You blame yourself for loving with both hands. But let me tell you something you might not believe right now. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that someone mistook your vulnerability for weakness. It's not your fault that you believe someone who lied to you. The betrayal is on them, but the healing, that's on you. And it begins when you decide to take your story back. Right now, the story you're telling yourself might be rooted in shame. Why did I keep attracting this? Why wasn't I enough? But those aren't your words. Those are wounds speaking. You have to separate the pain from the person. You are not what they did to you. You are not the lie they made out of your truth. You were honest. You were open. You were brave. And none of that was wasted. Still, I know it hurts. You're not just grieving the betrayal, you're grieving the version of that person that you thought was real this time. You're mourning the future that you imagined with them. You're letting go of the story you built around who they pretended to be. And that grief is real. It deserves to be felt, not buried, not rushed through. Let yourself feel it. Let yourself break if you need to, because that's where the healing begins. Eventually, you'll start rebuilding. Slowly, carefully. You learn what behaviors you'll never overlook next time. And you also recognize that loving someone doesn't mean ignoring your gut. You stop confusing potential with actual character, and you start choosing you, not out of bitterness, but out of wisdom. You begin to draw new lines, not walls to keep everybody out, but boundaries to protect what you've earned through your pain. Your peace, your clarity, your dignity. That needs to be rebuilt. Because once you've survived that kind of betrayal, you don't just want love. You want love that honors your scars. Love that listens when you speak your fears. Love that shows up differently than the lie that you were sold. And if you're sitting in the ruins right now, wondering how you're going to ever trust again, I promise you this. You will. Not everybody will weaponize your vulnerability. Not everyone will take your pain and repeat it back to you. The right person will handle your past with the utmost care. But more importantly, you will handle it with the utmost care, because you've lived through something that tried to bury you. And guess what? You're still standing. Maybe not steady yet, maybe not strong yet, but you're standing, you're still here. And that's the beginning of rising back up. Remember, the higher you climb, the better the view. Let me encourage you to climb higher, because you, yes, you deserve to be happy.